Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo January 23, 2023. The moon spends today in your communication sector, and the need to stay connected seems to dominate. However, after a month's stay, the sun moves out of this sector and heads into your solar house. In the weeks ahead, the comforts of home and family draw you more than usual. The sun will stick around here until February 18th, and there can be potent reminders of your roots, foundation, and closest ties. You're bringing healing energy, pride, and organization to your home life and family relationships. It's also a time for getting into close touch with what's in your heart. It's not the most adventurous or outgoing cycle in the sun's journey through your chart, but it's solid for establishing a sense of identity, comfort, and increased self-knowledge. Security needs are your priority right now. Today, the sun soars into a fellow fixed sign. Our mighty luminary ignites the skies of Aquarius, officially announcing the arrival of this zodiac sign. During Aquarius season, you could feel a little bit of friction, as the sun is square to you, meaning that it's not the easiest vibration to navigate. Yet, the best thing about this zodiac season is that you'll have more options to socialize and meet new people. If single, this means you could align with unique, exotic options that could enlighten and inspire you to the core of your being. Don't sell yourself short. Get comfortable with a work and life balance that works for you. Put your needs first when the sun enters Aquarius. Your schedule will become a major focal point in Aquarius season, since you will need to take a hard look at what will help you manage your career and personal life. Although you can be quite stubborn due to your fixed nature, the quirky Aquarius energy might be just what you need to get comfortable with making the necessary changes to have a more unique work and life balance. Be honest with yourself and you will see a notable difference. Thanks to the moon's departure from your income sector yesterday, your nose for money is sharp as the stars align on the job front. However, the moon hasn't just left you with a better sense of where the money is as a new sense of resolve kicks in, but a friendly aspect to all four planets in your work sector over the last few days has left you with a better sense of the resources you have to work with on the job front. You feel a bit destabilized by today's planetary position. Your usual way of dealing with things may not work for you now. This is only temporary. Communication might prove more challenging than normal. Don't give up on your regular physical routine during this time of slight befuddlement. It is what will keep you on the most comfortable path available to you right now. Try to accept that things aren't exactly to your liking and keep your regular exercise schedule. If someone suggests forming a partnership with you on this day, you'd be wise to give it considerable thought. The power of this day is in its ability to bring the talents of two people together to create a dynamic duo. Even if you prefer to work solo for the most part, there's nothing stopping you from trying this kind of arrangement part-time or after hours. You never know what you might miss if you don't try it out. As the sun spends his first full day in your home and family sector, the moon is asking that you stay in the moment and simply observe now that the solar spotlight is on home and family matters. Knowing that the moon will not only return tomorrow as a new moon but just as an alignment between Venus and Saturn here peaks, things are about to get a lot busier and a lot more active, with a chance until then to pause. This comes just as both the moon and Mercury, the planet of communication, are putting the focus on communication and especially on the relationship front. A day after the sun left your communication sector and just 2 days after Mercury, the planet of communication, turned direct there, the moon is not only making its first visit for the year but forms a friendly aspect to Uranus in your relationship sector. With Uranus still in retrograde motion but only for another 2 days, this is a chance to give your emotional responses, relationships, the past, and unsaid words a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Unexplained tensions abound, so choose your words with care and try to avoid others if you can. Otherwise, you probably say things you later regret and risk alienating friends and acquaintances. Make sure to practice self-restraint. Take a quiet moment and organize your leisure time carefully. By so doing, you avoid taking on too much. Today's Aquarius new moon urges us to begin our charitable efforts in the new year. This is a time when we want to give back to the local and global communities. It's an ideal time to focus on caring for others, particularly anyone who needs our help in overcoming obstacles. Stand up for the citizens of the world. Remember that you don't always have to do everything by the book. Sometimes the best ideas are born out of sheer bravery and fearlessness toward the unknown. Today is your day to color outside of the lines. Doing so will surely lead to success. Realize that you are an important part of a greater team. Your contribution is significant, even if you don't receive individual recognition for the job you do. Know in your heart that your work is important and that the show cannot go on without you. The astral alignment is bringing out the best in your relationship, so make the most of it. This would be the perfect time to arrange an outing, or to create a romantic atmosphere and cook a wonderful meal to celebrate all the things you have come to love and admire about each other. You have shared some wonderful moments together. This is a chance to reminisce. Just after midnight, the Aquarius moon sextiles Neptune in Pisces, making us extra sensitive. As many of us will be asleep at this hour, we should expect our dreams to be prophetic. Pay attention to signs and signals from guides or your higher mind. If we are awake, the solid, dependable Capricorn moon can help us to translate our imaginative concepts into physical form through writing, speaking, or fabricating. Make use of your current decisive mood and get going on new financial projects. It could be worthwhile. It might be something you wanted for a long time, a spontaneous purchase or a long-term investment. You have a winning touch, particularly as you can trust bank advisors and friends more than usual. Other people recognize that you have worked hard for your money and will handle it with care. After sunup, the Aquarius moon aligns with Pluto, provoking intense emotions. We believe that others are trying to take advantage of us, which may or may not be true. Paranoia can be one manifestation of this aspect. Obsession can be another. We might attempt to control another's behaviors or actions so they will not have a chance to control ours. The moon begins its void of course following this aspect's perfection. Take this opportunity to create some distance from situations or personalities that are triggering your anxiety. Use this time instead for reflection and an honest assessment of your own inner workings. You feel drawn to beautiful and luxurious things that are expensive. It could be that the most beautiful things in life are often those that are the simplest, and mostly come without an expensive price tag at all. Keep your eyes peeled for these treasures, the wonders of the world. You're able to sense them and recognize their true worth more clearly than ever.